last time?
Yeah, I think it was good. I mean, obviously, it's always better when we win. So, with that, I think just a lot of appreciation for Buckeye Nation, my teammates that we came in with, fifth-year guys, not only that, but also fourth-year seniors as well. We go out there and play hard, and I think that's the main thing that I was talking about is like, well, we say we love each other. Well, with that, we got to go out there and show it on the field instead of just talking about it. And I think the young guys were able to do that for the series, so it was good.
You guys enjoy this victory, but you know what's going up this next week with the team up north. How much do you guys enjoy this? I mean, you clinched the division title. That's a phenomenal accomplishment, but you know you're on to play your rivals up in Ann Arbor. How ready are you guys to flip that switch and get going there?
Yeah, so Coach Martin talks about as warriors of this football game, we have a mission, complete the mission, you celebrate, and then wait for your next directive. So with that, we're going to celebrate with family and friends tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to be back at work.
JT, what does it mean to have a healthy Mike Weber back in the offense and seeing what he's been able to help, change the pace a little bit?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I feel like it's a change of pace. I feel like it's just doing what we do, and JK gets a little break. So with that, offense still flowing. I think he's doing a great job running the football. And then also, too, pass protection. I think they both got a lot better at that. So just keep on grinding things out and developing, getting better.
Hey, JT, when you came out of the game in the second quarter, were you surprised when they asked you guys, the starters, to go back in, and what was going through your mind when you went back into the game?
Did y'all see Coach on the sideline? Yeah. You saw him?
Well, he just said he was very pissed.
Yeah. So with that, he was very upset. So I saw him, and then it was like, well, he's definitely known for sending the starters back in. So let me go find my knee brace and go find my helmet because didn't have any of those things. So I wasn't shocked by any means, but I knew when my man Ross foamed the ball, I was like, it's not about to be good. So.
And one other thing, after the game was over, you were wearing a raincoat and it was pouring down rain on you, and you were holding the Illaba. And it looked like you were having a really good time. Can you tell me a little bit about what was going through your mind when you got to hold that trophy in the rain like that? I mean, it looked like a nice moment for you.
Yeah, so Buck is a huge thing. You know, it's part of this little rivalry they have with Illinois. My man RJ got to hold it as well. I thought he had more muscles than that, but he just held it like it was like a baby, like it was so huge. But okay, we didn't want to drop it, but we'll work on his muscles a little later, a little buys and tries. But no, it was just a great moment to share that with the guys.
JT, we know you have a lot of football left here, but just the idea that you're not going to play in Ohio Stadium anymore, what's that like for you?
I don't know. I think there's a last thing for everything, and with that, I tried to do my best while I was playing here in Ohio Stadium, and I think we went out the good way as far as the seniors today.
What do you do best for fans to see you here for the last time? What do you want to be remembered here? And did you see your mom?
No, I didn't see my mom cry. That was I thought today was the day, but no, it's still 22 years and counting. I haven't seen my mom cry. So. But I think one thing is just a person that was competitive, that cared about his teammates. He was a winner. I think those things, if we said, I think it would mean a lot to me and my family.
JT, Urban hasn't really addressed or even fielded any questions about what is still ahead for this team. I was wondering what it's been like for you as Ohio State is now in a chance to win the Big Ten and back in the playoff discussion. I mean, where do you think this team is, and do you believe that you guys belong firmly in that discussion?
I think it's almost like we're looking past the greatest rivalry in sports. We got the team up north next week, and everything has to be focused and locked in to go beat the team up north. So it's like all the other stuff right now really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, like, you come to Ohio State for certain things, play for, like, you know what I'm saying, Big Ten championship, national championship, as cool as that. But the bottom line is, when you play the team up north, go out there and win. So,
JT, with that said, do you feel like this football team is peaking at the right time? I mean, do you guys feel like, you're definitely on the upswing. How high do you guys feel like you are right now?
I don't know. I think we got trained and that's cooking right now. And I think you just got to make sure that in this time of year, you just don't get away from fundamentals and, you know, what got you here. So with that, you just got to be a constant grind, almost like it's the beginning of the season. So everybody's excited about things at the beginning of the season. So trying to have that same excitement towards the end of the season to make sure that you still work as hard and you're not cutting corners. And at the end of the day, that you're trying to put yourself in the best position to go out there and win.
JT, you just talked about Michigan, and you are in a position where you could be in Ohio State history yet again for being the first quarterback to beat them all 4 times as a starter. I was wondering how much you thought about that, and you know, obviously how important that rivalry is to be that successful. I mean, how much does that mean to you, and is that something that you think about or, you know, ponder what that might mean?
Not really the record. I care about winning. So we beat the team of the North, and the things you just said, that's really cool. But at the end of the day, we get some gold pants, and we send everybody out, the seniors out with a win against Tip North. So
you know how last year ended. How do you expect to be received up there?
Last question, Richard.
How last year ended?
Yeah, you know what?
I don't think it's going to be pleasant. I'm pretty sure they're going to hate me. But you got to learn to let it hate. I like being hated sometimes. I don't mind it. They haters anyway. Got to go.
Who's your friend? Who's your friend?
That's my man RJ, Coach J's son.
All right. RJ, what'd you think of how JT played today?
All right, you got one.
He played great, and when he pulled him out, I was thinking in my head, put him back in. I mean, like, he plays great under pressure, and I think he should have played the whole game.
Oh, come on, RJ. You give him too much. Come on. Go Bucks.
Thanks, RJ.
RJ got a question.